Hey, so today on Cooking on the Fly, I'm going to make a cheesecake. So, what do you do when you're trying to eat healthy but you're craving a cheesecake? Well, if you're looking for gluten-free, sugar-free, low carb, this is it. You're going to love this recipe. Now, I have a lot of options. I have peaches, nectarines, bananas, strawberries, lemons, lime, oranges here. But I think today I'm going to make mint chocolate chip. Let's do it. Okay, I got my cream cheese, sour cream. This is going to be for the crust. I'm going to show you the label here. So this is low carb and sugar free. I have confectioner's sugar because I've heard that it makes your cheesecake a little creamier and more stable. Butter, vanilla, peppermint syrup, half and half, pitted dates, pecans, chocolate chips, and white chocolate chips. These are peppermint chips. So I'm just kind of winging it, don't really know what I'm doing, so we're going to see if this works. I don't know if I'm going to use all these ingredients, but we'll just see what happens. I'm going to take my butter and melt it here. Now I'm going to take these. These are chocolate cream with mint, kind of like Oreos, only the healthier version. Got my bowl ready. I'm going to put these in the bowl here. My trusty kitchen hammer. So this is what we have. The butter is melted now. I'm going to take my powdered sugar and I'm going to pour some in. I'm winging it, so I'm not measuring anything. I'm going to take my butter and slowly pour some in. Like I said, I'm not measuring, so I'm going to stir it and see. Okay, I'm going to need more. Use it all. This is probably about a half a stick of butter here. We just want it to be wet. I'm going to put this in my pan here. There we go. Now I'm going to make the filling. If you're going to bake this cheesecake, you can use eggs. I'm not going to bake this one, at least I don't think. I'm going to mix the filling and see how it looks. And if I like the way it looks, I'll make a no bake. If I don't, then I'll add the eggs and bake it. Okay, I'm going to take my cream cheese here. Now I've got 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. I might need to use a third package, but I only have 3, so we're going to have to make this work. So now I'm going to add the sour cream. I'm going to put some vanilla, just a little. I'm going to use some peppermint syrup. And a little bit of half and half, or you can use heavy whipping cream. I just didn't see any organic whipping cream, so I got this. Some more powdered sugar. Now I've filled this pot with a little bit of water. If you have a double boiler, this is what you want to use. I don't have one, so I will be making my own makeshift double boiler here. I'm going to take my mint chips and I'm going to melt them right in here. Okay, the water's boiling. These are starting to melt. I'm going to pour it right in here. Got a mixer here. I'm going to mix this on the lowest speed. I'm going to give this a little taste. It tastes pretty good. I'm going to add a few more mint chips and melt those up just for good measure. You want to make sure they're melted completely. You want to mix them right away or they'll start to get hard. Now I have organic peppermint oil. I'm going to add a tiny bit, maybe 2 drops. So I'm going to give this a little taste and see if it's missing anything. That's really good. I like it. I'm going to keep it the way it is. And now I'm going to pour it into my pan. Now I'm just going to spoon this right into my pan. That looks pretty good. Now, since we melted the chocolate chips, those are going to set up nicely. The texture is going to be better. There's no need to bake this. So now I'm just going to put some chocolate chips on top. Now if you want, you can melt some of the chocolate chips and even some more mint chocolate chips and swirl them around and pour that on top. You could even crush up some more of these and use them as a garnish. Now these are gluten-free, so there are an endless number of possibilities. You can use dates. I chose not to do that today. Sometimes dates make a good crust for a cheesecake. Probably not with this flavor. All I have to do now is put it in the fridge and chill, and it should be ready to serve. And there you have it, mint chocolate chip cheesecake. Gluten-free, low carb, no sugar, winner winner.